What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Stomp podcast, where I have finally returned from my solitude or the injury report, whatever you want to call it. I don't know how Kaleb is on the injury report right now.
I used the injury report last week.
I know you did. I listened to the whole.
Oh yeah, you did. You listen. You actually do what I don't. You
I had to double check it because I didn't know what Valente was going to say.
That is true. That is you. Yeah,
and you guys were pulling shit out of your ass.
Whoa! You just can't face the truth.
Because that mommy was ass.
I never said that. I said she was the top woman in WWE right now. Still.
Yeah, I guess.
I never said she was ass.
Sure, you didn't.
I agreed that a lot of his fans are simps. A lot of her fans are simps.
We're not simps, okay? We're just horny.
I was gonna say, I know when you finish in WWE 2K is, Grayson.
Which one?
Riptide.
I just changed that. Okay,
I know. I was talking with Ryan because you know the whole UKW thing they're doing with us, and he's like, "Man, he really had Riptide as one of his." I'm like,
the other one's the curb stomp. Okay, I'm still within the realm of like I'm still doing my brand. Yeah. Right. So this week we have Survivor Series popping up on Saturday in the great state of Illinois, in the great city of Chicago. Man, your hair is like popping. No, your hair's popping up.
No, it's the fucking headset. It's the headset. The headset's fucking wild.
Well, I get that, but like, come on.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about what my hair looks like.
Yeah. But yeah, Survivor Series is kicking off in the great city of Chicago, Illinois, where I'm from. So, well, I'm not from Chicago. I shouldn't say that because that's...
You live in Chicago.
I live in Illinois, in the suburbs
of
Chicago.
In Illinois.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Well, people are like, well, there's a city called Naperville here. And when people say, when they go out of state, they're like, oh, I'm from Chicago. And they're really from Naperville, which is two completely different cities. It's like, they're not even like remotely like close to each other. Anyways, we have Survivor Series. I've said this the third time now. We're gonna have predictions today, I believe, right?
Today's predictions,
yes.
Today's predictions for Survivor Series.
Okay.
And then we review a list, and then we do our normal, knowing us. The predictions will take 30 minutes, and then we'll fucking find some bullshit to ramble about we see on Twitter accidentally.
I think we're gonna have some disagreements because I recorded and edited my prediction videos. I'm gonna try to stick to it. I can't remember what I picked off the top of my head. I did that this morning, so I should know what it is, but I don't. But yeah, predictions. Let's pull up the match card.
I have it.
Well, maybe I want it in front of my face. Okay.
Well, I'll kick us off in what feels like the easiest match to predict.
Wait, we should predict one thing beforehand, before we get into the match card.
I know what you want to predict.
Is CM Punk returning?
No.
Thank fucking God, you finally came to the realization.
It's not
fucking showing up.
It's not this pay-per-view.
Oh God.
He will be, and everyone will be pissed off come February. End of January, whichever week it is this year. CM Punk Royal Rumble return.
Okay, that return at the Rumble makes more sense, and I'd be more okay with it because it's in Tampa as well. I know Chicago is his home city as well, but like Rumble makes more sense.
The other thing I have seen is people think he'll pop up at the complete end of the pay-per-view, but
there's no.
By the sounds of it,
I'll get into what I think is having at the end of this pay-per-view, but like,
by what it sounds like, Punk will not be returning.
Good.
This upcoming Saturday.
Apparently, a lot of wrestlers do not know what Nakamura is targeting right now. People think that's the Punk the return. I'm like, no. Why would they just pull a random card out of their ass?
I don't have any clue what that could be, because it was the obvious. It could be Randy.
I think it might be Randy.
It could be Randy.
I believe it's Randy.
And Shinsuke is going to cost. It could do something during War Games, after War Games.
No. After War Games, yes, not during.
But one of those two could happen.
I don't think I think with the end of War Games, we'll get into the end of War Games, but I don't think that Shinsuke is going to be involved in the War Games match at all. So,
but it'll be interesting to see what fully comes out of that.
mm-hmm.
It's long-term booking, which is Hunter's specialty.
Yeah, which is why
his short-term stuff lacks. We can say that.
Yeah, because every Raw is Judgment Day versus Cody Rhodes, Seth, or Sammy.
Yeah, it's his short-term. When he has a rivalry in mind, he crushes it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we'll talk about it more, but the Miz Gunther feud has been amazing.
It has
been so fucking good. But his long-term plan always works out for some reason. If he can figure out how to put a Monday Night Raw together, he will be the best booker in the world.
I know we suggested it quite often, but we need someone to take over the weekly things. So Hunter tells this guy, "Hey, I need this set up." But we need to get
Hunter builds the rivalries,
mm-hmm.
builds the stories.
But they book the week to week.
Everyone else, they book the shows. I need this segment, and I need this segment. I need this build. I need this build. Here's
get me there.
Just get it there.
Yeah, because Hunter knows how personalities interact, and that's the most important thing with the booker.
I mean,
but he just needs to get the week to week stuff down. It's his only weakness.
And I want to say we've talked about this too. And once again, we'll probably talk about it more when that match comes around.
Mm-hmm.
We need someone else to book the women's for Raw. Because it feels like that Rhea can't get a feud because he doesn't really put the focus on building that feud.
False.
You don't agree?
We'll talk about that. Let's start talking about the matches before we end up spoiling our picks.
Let's get into the one match that has no importance really.
Oh my fucking god! I hate this match. I hated it when it was announced.
Carlito Santos Escobar.
Yeah, like I understand why they're doing it. The LWO story and like having heel Santos pop off and
heel Santos is going to be awesome.
Yeah, but he turned heel 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
he should not be in a pay-per-view off the bat. He should have been Rumble. Give him a good match.
I think if this is the last chance they really have because they're probably going to need him. He can't have a Rumble feud.
He can. Bray Wyatt had one with LA Knight that was badly built.
Yeah, but that was Bray Wyatt's first match back.
True.
That was LA Knight's first major
Alexa
feud.
Bliss versus Bianca Belair was shit. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but that was also for a title.
I guess, yeah.
There's always they need a women's titles match, men's titles match, and they'll probably have a second men's titles match this year.
Oh yeah, because now there's 2 titles.
There's 2 titles, which will mean either we're gonna go short at a 4th match, or Hunter length, Rumble.
Sorry, my light's freaking out.
So this is the last chance they really had to get Santos Escobar on pay-per-view.
I honestly, a pay-per-view, I don't see Santos Escobar as pay-per-view material. I feel like he can be a good person on the main card, but
I am really ready to see heel Santos on the main roster. He was great in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
He was outstanding on NXT as a heel. He was one of the names people were wanting to get up to the main roster because of how good he was as a heel.
Mm-hmm.
So I will be interested to see how this match goes, especially against Carlito, who has not had the most matches since coming back.
I think this might be like to tell if Santos stays on the main roster, because he has gotten 0 reaction over the last few weeks whenever he pops up.
Last week he was getting reactions.
Oh yeah, because he's a heel and he's going off. If he can get a pop in Chicago, a really good pop in Chicago, I think he's good. But I
still say the line of Dom was right was such.
Dom's always been right. What are you talking about?
That was a great fucking line.
It was, but he's just copying the GOAT. So,
but I think we both know who the winner is. I think we both agree here.
Who do you think it is? That's my
Santos.
Okay, yeah, you can't have him.
You can't send him heel and they have Carlito beat him. You can't.
Especially in the first match.
If you're building to Mania Ray Santos, because that feels like what the plan is. They want, because Ray needs to take the time to recover from surgery.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know what the buildup. I don't know what the buildup is here. But if you really want an awesome heel in Santos Escobar, you can't have him lose his first match on pay per view.
No,
it's like we talked about it in the Fastlane recap. Is that they couldn't have the Street Profits lose even with the Carlito popping back up. If they do that again,
it kills all credibility.
Exactly. That's why why Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits were on fire before Fastlane, and then now they've kind of just gone out.
They've been lost because you can't book these heels. You can book a face to lose that first feud because the underdog story. We've seen it work so well with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's the underdog in almost every fucking feud he's in. Him losing is not a damn. I'm not behind Sami. I'm more behind Sami
because you want to see him get that title.
Yes, with these heels, you have to book them to win.
Yeah, the thing with a face is that they always are better chasing the title. That's why everyone turned against Seth, because he's no longer chasing the title. He has the title. He's a fighting champion. We love that he's a fighting champion like Roman. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is that faces are better off chasing. If they turn Seth heel during the War Games, fuck yeah, everyone's going to fucking be behind it because everyone still loves Seth. They just don't like the reign because currently he's a face.
And good thing about Seth is his range is unmatchable with that heel face split where you're behind face Seth when he doesn't have the belt. You're behind heel Seth when he has the belt. His range is one of the greatest of all times where he's super over right now. Well, Seth, not anymore, but
he's not as over as he was before he got the belt.
He's not, but as the longer his reign is, he's lost it. But if he loses the belt, he's going to be back. Everyone's back on the Seth train. If he turns heel, the Seth train's going to be big.
Dude, I would love a heel Seth right now. Dude, if they pull the trigger. If they pull the trigger during War Games instead of what we think is probably going to happen, I'm all for it.
Oh yeah. So we go to the other. We have.
Let's go to the mid card.
Move on. Mid card title.
Yeah.
Gunther versus The Miz, which is in my mind by far the best build we have this pay per view.
Best build? No, not best build. Not best build. There's one more better build here.
War Games is hard to beat with how
the women's War Games. I don't think the men's War Games has been built up as well. Men's War Games has been teased for months now, and it's kind of just felt extended, and it's now boring because every week is basically War Games.
This has been the best mid-card title feud we've had in a while.
Yes. Besides maybe Gable. I think
Gable might be the only one who can compete.
Yeah.
But
it's Gunther Miz. Both are the greatest intercontinental championships of all times. So
and
I think
best, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Go.
No, you go ahead.
No, you go. You're praising Gunther right now. I need a.
No, I was just gonna skip to my prediction because I think it's pretty obvious. But go ahead.
No, but I think this feud has been the best for Gunther because it feels like
he's a lot better than the mic.
It feels like Gunther's growth through this feud has been unmatched. It's
because you gotta remember Miz is one of the best people on the mic. He's our John Cena of the 2010s, whatever we call it.
He's the mid-card Cena mic-wise.
Exactly.
If not better. Miz is one of the best mic pieces of all fucking time.
It's
because when you get him to have that passion with the mic, no one's better than him.
Oh,
I'm
absolutely.
Sorry.
I love him.
Think Raw 2016 Talking Smack. Think this year, this feud, Miz has had 2 unmatchable promos this year.
You're talking about LA Knight, right?
Huh?
The LA Knight promo?
The LA Knight promo was great. And he hasn't had a bad promo with Gunther.
And that's what I was going to say. Gunther has struggled on mic for me. I don't get behind him at all on mic. I think in the past, I thought he just needs a lot of work on it. That's his biggest weakness right now. And that's why I'm not behind him. That's because I don't like people who aren't good on the mic and bad in the ring. Well, he's not bad in the ring. He's good in the ring, but
I was about
Bad
to
on the
say,
mic.
dude.
But this promo, like over the last few weeks, he's grown a lot on the mic, and I think that's a tribute to the Miz.
The Monday promo. I saw the tweet is with the fan reaction would have fucked up a lot of people. The fans would not, interactive, and a lot of people would have just rushed, picked up the pace. Gunther took a deep breath, stayed Gunther.
Yeah,
he shut down the USA chant.
That takes a lot of work, and like the only person in the last few months that's been able to shut down the crowd with their mic work has been Seth. No, Seth actually let
Seth didn't even get it.
Yeah, he got the singing out of control during the Finn feud.
But he can get the crowd going. He can't shut them up.
Them. I mean, Rhea did it this last week where he's like, "Yeah, you can chant, mommy."
Yeah.
Like that's the only other person I can think of off the top of my head that's able to shut down the crowd. So
Cena.
Well, that's because Cena's
Cena. But
that's like putting God in front
he so perfectly shut down that crowd.
It was a ton of fun to watch.
And it shows why he's not dropping this belt.
He's not going to drop the belt to Miz. I love the Miz. I really want the Miz to have a belt on it right now, but if
the Miz wins, I'll be fine with it.
Oh, dude, I'd be ecstatic.
It will not change my opinion on Gunther.
No,
one bit.
It might actually improve my opinion.
It might, but did we get a date on Bash in Berlin?
It's in August. August.
So after Mania. All right, so I was trying to.
Do you not know when April is?
Didn't you say August?
Yeah, Bash in Berlin's in August. April's the 4th month.
So, like I said, after Mania.
Yeah, but why'd you have to count to Mania?
Because my mental plan depended on when Berlin was. Because I fully expected. I thought for some reason my head was telling me Berlin was early January. For some reason, I don't know why.
We have a schedule out like between the two of us.
My mind's been in a weird spot. Okay?
Why would they go to Berlin then back? Well, he can't go to Berlin.
Oh yes, yeah. Well,
not until next year, like late next year.
Probably, yeah. But my mental plan, I think this was just me fancy booking the fuck out of this. Was Ilya takes the title at Berlin early January. Gunther wins the Rumble. Gunther wins the world title at Mania.
Here's what I think is gonna happen, and I don't want it to happen because it's not the people I want to win. I think we go in Rumble. Gunther's still IC champion. I'm gonna fuck up every time I say Intercontinental. It's just such a long word. But we go to the Rumble, and then Gunther wins the Rumble, and at the end of the show, which will probably be depends when the men's Rumble is, but he'll be like, I am vacating the Intercontinental Championship because I have better things to do with my with my time here in WWE, and then he'll go after Seth.
Yeah, and he'll beat Seth if he.
I don't know. I think Seth might actually drop that belt beforehand. So.
Yeah, I do too. I think he drops it. I think there's a good chance he drops it at Rumble.
I think so. It depends on who he's facing. Dude, honestly, I don't know who he faces from now on, but we'll see.
I think. Well, we'll get there when we get there.
I think I know where you're going with that. But yeah, Gunther wins.
Yeah.
He retains.
All these matches feel really predictable.
All except for one of them. Well, two.
I think the two that are unpredictable is not because we don't know who wins the match.
We don't know what happens after the match.
It's what happens after is the big question mark. The other title match is not War Games. Rhea Ripley beats Zoe Stark.
Okay. So the thing with Zoe, right, is she's brand new, like hasn't been on the main roster for more than a year, and you're trying to build her up, right? But you let her get burned by Rhea on the mic. I mean, like Rhea's great on the mic, but she is not like a Cena or like a Seth who will murder you. She's solid on the mic. She's not going to murder you in the mic. But when Rhea Ripley is murdering you in the mic on Monday Night Raw, you have an issue.
Zoe needs time. And I know The Raw's women's roster feels a little weak.
Not really. I mean, there's a lot of injuries, but
a lot of injuries. Liv being out doesn't help.
Sonya's
You're
out
pushing
too.
Nia as your second top female
I hate my life.
woman. You feels like the title picture is lacking, and then you look over at Becky's. Becky's in a big feud right now.
It's not really a feud, but okay.
She's busy with better things.
Yeah, she's got some other issues to deal with.
She got to deal with other shit. But it feels like Rhea is not getting title matches, not because she can't do them, because who does she face?
That's the big issue right now, yeah.
And that's the issue of having Bianca, Io, Asuka, Bayley, everyone over on SmackDown to support one belt. I said Io.
No, I know you were just naming off names. You left out a name.
Huh?
You left out a name, but yeah.
Which name did I leave out?
The one name we both don't support until next month, 2 months from now.
Yeah, you see why I left it out now?
Well, I'm telling you, once we hit January, we're gonna give her all the praise.
Oh my god. She's the GOAT, I tell you, the GOAT. We told you this is a season. It's a season, man.
She's got 4 good months in her. The rest of the year, she don't give a shit.
She's useless. Give us Nia Jax.
Jesus.
Give us Nia Jax after that.
I don't think the Raw roster of the women's Raw roster is an issue. I think that they're just they're shoving Zoe down our throats when she has not earned the right to be shoved down our throats.
Yeah, and look, when we get Becky back to Raw, when we get, because she'll be a Raw superstar when she comes back.
Yeah.
When we get Liv back, when we get Alexa back eventually.
She is due next month, and she says she wants to come back within a month. So I'm thinking Rumble.
So once we get her back, whenever we get Carmella back,
she just had a kid, so
I think she's gonna take more time with it though.
I think she's back at Rumble though.
I think they're both Rumble. I think both her, Alexa, and Carmella will go Raw because that's where women are needed now. Is you have multiple top women on SmackDown.
SmackDown's really good in the women's area.
You have Rhea, and then you decide, do you want Nia, Shayna, or Raquel as your second?
I honestly hate that Nia's in that role.
It should be. I stand by Shayna.
I understand Shayna. I get it, but right now the role and character that Nia has, besides the shitty promos, should be Raquel right now.
It should be. It should not be Nia.
It should be the dominant force and like the force that like is like the thing that's like hovering over Rhea right now. It should be Raquel.
The one I'll be interested in, and I'm not just saying it because we're all behind her. You know who I'm thinking, right?
Raw woman
Maxine.
Her. Oh fuck yeah! That would cook so fucking good, man.
Is not now, not Rumble, but where she is at in a year in the ring will really interest me because
she does have some work, but
she is improving so much the last few weeks. Ever since she started training in the ring, she has taken leaps and bounds.
I'm trying to think of where you place a match for her.
Right now. I think it has to be.
It's got to be after Mania.
It has to be after. I think it has to be after SummerSlam.
You're thinking all the way into this time next year?
Like this time, I think she needs a year before she can be thrown into a title feud.
I get that. I really do.
I don't know. She has her moment in the ring, but she has a quick little run in the ring. But she can't. I don't know if she can go 10 minutes putting on an okay match.
I'm just trying to figure out. Is that going to be Rhea or is that going to be someone else with the belt?
I think it's too early. I think it could easily be Rhea. It could easily be Liv. It could easily. And that's what I was about to say. It could easily be Liv.
Liv is her cook too. Liv she works with everyone perfectly.
I think, and I'm very interested. Like I said, in a 1 year time, Not exactly a year, but and sometime around a year.
By the
Where
end of
Maxine
2024,
is,
yeah.
where Maxine is at in the ring.
Mhm.
Is she good enough where she can be thrown into a feud, or is she just a hey, you're a tag team person?
Honestly, what she needs to be in. I know she's with Ivy Nile with the like the Creed brothers and the Alpha Academy have the
Yeah.
kind of this working relationship going on right now. But honestly, if you put her in a good feud, not a non-title feud with like Tegan, who is not used as much as she should be, or Indy, or someone like that, could
I
be
think
nice.
the name who she should feud with is Natalia.
I'm tired of
It's
seeing it. I'm tired of seeing
but
Natalia
it's
feud.
but it's the to me it's the smart. It's she's gonna be safe in the ring.
Yeah.
We know that she's gonna be able to help her in the ring.
Mhm.
As much as Natalia is not an A+ wrestler,
Mhm.
Maxine's first feud needs to be someone with that experience.
That's true. I get
And
that.
Natalia's probably the perfect name. We always give shit at Natalia because
She's not bad. She's just
she's
okay.
not bad. She's just not good.
She's
She's just,
consistent.
but she's a perfect first feud for Maxine.
That's true. She's gonna give you a 2.5-star, 3-star match. So
Yeah,
no fives.
she'll just give Maxine a good first experience
True.
with
I,
a feud.
yeah,
Don't
I'd see
have
it.
it. I wouldn't put it on a pay-per-view.
No, this is like a Raw only type
There have to
feud.
be a raw feud.
Make a main event of random
Main
Raw.
event of Raw. That's the end of the feud. Maxine wins.
Mm-hmm. Put her over, yeah.
And you could even argue Ivy's a safe worker.
But currently they're working together, so that's
but have the turn you can do Alpha Academy, Creed Brothers at a pay-per-view.
that might
That'd be
be
a good match.
that'd be more around Mania season, I think. Like,
and then you can just
April.
have Maxine Ivy be a Raw feud.
Dude, honestly, Creed Brothers was at Alpha Academy in
Would
like
slap.
an early Mania match, like the first.
I want
match
another tag
on the
team.
card.
I want another tag team showcase.
They should do it, yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do it with women. The women, it's not gonna work.
Not the women. Not the women.
I love the women.
We tried that last year.
Okay, the women's
tried that last year.
Every one of those tag teams was great. Just they didn't put it on. That was not a very good match.
It was the tale of two stories of the men's. It was both of them were supposed to be the bathroom match walking in because every other thing was built, and I'm like, no, you couldn't go
to the bathroom during that men's match though.
I sat through that. I looked at my cousin because we paused because we knew the intro was going to be forever. That we used the bathroom early, and then we were going to pause later on if we had to.
Yeah,
or just do it during the during the entrances. We were so happy we did that after that men's match.
Ooh, yeah,
that men's match was like 8 minutes long, but it was a great 8 minutes.
Yeah, I'm really surprised the Street Profits didn't get an immediate like hardcore push for that after that. But
there was every single one of those tag teams you could have argued should have gotten a pretty big freaking push after that performance.
That's true. Anyways, Rhea wins this match.
Rhea wins, yeah, no doubt.
So they can't have her squash her. That will kill Zoe's momentum.
They need it. It needs to be. I not quite a squash, but
she needs to do it. She needs to be at like the level like Raquel had, like that type of like.
You can make it quick, just not a squash.
Yeah, make it like 10 minutes.
10 minutes, 8 minutes. Just hey, Zoe, you're gonna have your one moment here.
Yeah, give her.
Rhea takes the rest of the match because Rhea's your top star.
Yeah, give Zoe an oh my god moment, and you should be fine.
Make us think for a second.
That Rhea. Okay.
Rhea's selling's been amazing.
I was going to say, Rhea is one of the best female sellers in the whole company.
Rhea sold the fuck out of that submission hold.
Oh, she also sold the fuck out of a fucking knee from Shayna.
She sold the fuck. She's been selling the fuck out of shit. She's like, hey, I'm not in the ring a lot right now. So when I'm in the ring, she's like the more round Roman at this point. They don't do much ring-wise, but then they sell the fuck out of everything.
That's true.
When they have a match.
Rhea is fuck me, I'm gonna have to mention him too. Rhea is doing her Dolph Ziggler impression every time.
Yeah, sure. I didn't have to do it.
Yeah,
didn't have to do it.
I had to mention it. Just I've admitted on this podcast, Dolph Ziggler is one of the best sellers
This is
ever.
back-to-back episodes. I didn't have to be the one to bring him up.
I don't think I wasn't here last week, so I don't
Valente brought him up.
yeah.
Valente basically was like, "Hey, here's all the tips to mention Dolph Ziggler." You made it like the easiest Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
It was either he mentioned him or he was talking about mid-carders who just do great matches over and over again.
I think you guys were talking about the
Miz. It was Miz. It was the Miz. Yeah, we talking about the Miz, and it is so hard to not mention Ziggler's that feud when you're talking about the
Miz.
Miz.
That promo is just amazing.
Yeah.
As much as I don't want to admit it, it was good.
Do we want to go to the other War Games match?
Let's do the female one.
The female one, yeah, because that's not the main event's the men's.
Well, yeah, sadly.
We have Bianca Belair, Shotzi, Becky Lynch,
and no one else.
4-month wrestler versus Damage Control, which is Asuka, Bayley, Kairi Sane, and Io.
Oh, you mean Kari and her bitches?
Sorry. The Aura.
What?
Her Aura.
Yeah. Dude, I fucking love Kari.
She's.
They were like when they were doing like the set like the face off like at SmackDown where she's just swinging on the ropes. I'm like, she like this is like her like side job. This is her hustle at this point. She don't.
I still think my favorite her return moment was at some house show. She was going to take a selfie with a fan, and Bayley saved her ass. Like, no, we're the heel. We're the heel. We don't do this. No.
I'm just waiting for the moment where she actually like gives her effort, and she just fucking takes over.
It's this match
because the moment she has to give effort, she's gonna go off.
I really hope that she opens the match.
She won't. I'll tell you why she won't. She's not gonna open the match because that's their secret weapon.
Could be Asuka.
Charlotte and Bianca have faced Asuka. So they know how to deal with Asuka. Bayley is Bayley. I mean, I love Bayley, but she loses a lot, and they know how to take.
I don't think so. I think Bayley has a better chance of being the last one in than the first one.
I don't think so. I think she'll be the first one in. I think she'll.
I don't think Bayley's.
Who's got advantage?
Let me check.
Or is the advantage supposed to be SmackDown this Friday?
I'll see. I don't remember.
Well, I'm guessing the advantage probably will be on Friday. But whoever, I think that Damage Control will not get advantage. They'll send Bayley in because Bayley currently is the one on the outs right now. She's the outside the group. They're what?
It's a fan vote.
Oh, that's right. It's the Ruffles thing. I forgot about that. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, they're not gonna announce it until Friday.
Yeah, we won't know.
They've already did already. I can already tell.
it's gonna be Damage Control.
I don't think they get advantage. But I do think that Bayley starts it off because, again, she's the.
If they do not have advantage, I don't think it's out of my mind that Bayley starts it off. Because,
they want to. She's bait at the point because she's not outside the group. She's
if Bianca and all those
if Team Bianca
if Team Bianca has advantage,
it's
Bayley's the first one out.
Mm-hmm. I think Kari's the last one though because Kari's she's the wild card.
If they have advantage, I could see it being Asuka Kari to start off the match.
That's true because the Kabuki Warriors, yeah.
I could see them being the starters, and then they send Io in and keep Bayley as the weak link.
Yeah, I can see that. I think it really depends on who has advantage, how that's going to shape out. But I do believe that Damage Control wins this. That Shotzi takes the pin, because she's out of everyone in this group.
If Damage Control wins, that's the one who takes the pin.
But like, that's the odd person out. Like, you have two certified legends in Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. You Bianca, who's on her Super Cena run, who's probably gonna be a legend, consider a legend in 1 or 2 years.
Sooner than later she'll be.
And then you have Shotzi. I love Shotzi.
Who's working her way? She's working her way to that status.
She's an opening match or a mid-carder. Sometimes I've seen her on main event before, so like Shotzi's the weirdest person to be in this match. Shotzi will probably take this pin, but I think after the match is what the most important thing is. I don't think that this match really matters. I think it's what after the match what happens.
I think Team Belair wins.
Really? Who do you think takes the pin? Do you think Bailey takes the pin?
Bailey.
Yeah, okay.
Bailey 1000% takes them.
That's the only other person I can take the pin.
And I could honestly see that it's one of Damage Controls who hits Bailey with a finish and leaves her out as bait.
I think what happens is that there's miscommunication, and Kari hits Bailey, basically.
And then they side with Kari.
But like Kari gets like pushed out, like where she can't like save Bailey from like the pin. Bailey gets pinned, and then they take
Bailey or Shotzi's eating this pin.
Yeah, there's no two people to do it.
The only other name who could eat the pin is Becky.
Charlotte ate the pin last time though.
But I don't think they double up on Charlotte.
Probably not.
I think Charlotte's too protected to an extent.
True.
I think Becky's the least. I think Becky's the least selfish one here between Bianca and Charlotte. Not calling Bianca selfish. It's more Becky doesn't give a fuck.
It's not that
Becky is so willing to eat a pin to put someone over.
I don't think Bianca's selfish. I think that's.
I don't think so. It's more Becky has proven she will eat a pin.
Oh yeah, well I mean
she's proven it time and time again.
How many women has she showcased this week, or this in last month?
She was in NXT for a fucking few months.
Yeah, I mean, but like
she is so.
I think Becky is the reason why. I think there was a stat that came out that it's like 24 women were shown on Raw.
Yeah,
which is insane. That's basically the whole roster. Like I did a video not too long ago ranking the women's roster. That's basically the whole roster.
Becky is so willing to put people over.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
She's on her late Cena run, which makes me sad that she'll probably retire.
And
because her book also said that it's her start of her career to the end of the career. I'm like, God damn, she's retiring.
And I actually have this. I saw this on Twitter earlier, and it was some girl boss shit from Asuka.
Oh, that's always.
But someone was talking, and there was like a picture of Asuka, and it was something, and someone's like trying to rip off Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
And Asuka's response was this: 2-time women's champion, 1-time SmackDown champion, 3-time tag team champion, mixed match challenge champion, women's Rumble winner, Elimination Chamber winner, first Japanese women to sign with WWE, first women to win the Rumble, the first person to win the NXT, Raw's, SmackDown Women Champions, the women's tag champions, win a Rumble match, Money in the Bank, and Elimination Chamber.
Asuka's a Hall of Famer at this current point.
In 2020, she competed in the most matches.
Did she?
And yes, in 2021, WWE named her one of the top 5 women's wrestlers of all time.
Of all time?
All time. And she won the first ever TLC women's match.
Quick question. We have Mount Tanker.
We might have to. We have to talk about
Asuka.
I saw this. I'm like, holy shit! Asuka's done way more than I realized.
Like, who are your like 4 heads of like on your Mount Rushmore?
It's Asuka, Becky, probably Trish and Lita. At this point,
I think it's straight up the horsewomen.
Huh?
I think it's straight up just the horsewomen.
Well, but you have to put Asuka on at this
point.
But
Mount Asuka.
But you might be out Mount Asuka, honestly.
We might have Mount Asuka.
It might literally what the fuck? I didn't realize she did all of this. I was like, yeah, she's really accomplished.
She did turn it all that. It's like at the turn of the decade when they the women were first getting their big push to have a match.
She's accomplished. She's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's the first woman to do 4 different fucking things.
Yeah.
If they win War Games, she'll also be one of the. She'll also have a War Games. She'll add the first only women to have all those titles, winning Rumble, Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, and first women to
she won Money in the Bank.
Games. It is insane how much she has done.
Well, you gotta remember that Io is Miss War Games, though.
Io's been in every damn War Games.
Yeah, so let's give her.
Asuka's. We always say Becky's gonna be the no doubt GOAT. If Asuka's.
No, I see. The thing is that I think that Asuka flies so under the radar. She's not
She's
not
literally the Undertaker.
Yeah, she's Taker.
She's literally Taker. I told this to V, I'm like, V, who's your Mount Rushmore? Blah, blah. I'm like, and then where's Undertaker?
He's like, well, I mean,
it's Undertaker it's Oscar too now. You don't instantly think of her. She doesn't have the numerous title holds like Charlotte and Becky.
She doesn't have
but she holds the belt
standout
for a
moments.
while.
Yes,
she holds the belt for a while. She was undefeated for the longest time before Charlotte ended the streak.
Let's go to Charlotte.
But that's when Charlotte was good. But no, that was when Charlotte's like she was good year round.
Yeah, I know.
So that's the good thing. Was at least she lost when Charlotte wrestled well.
Okay. Anyways, who do you think winning? Let's go back to the War Games match. Who do you think is winning this War Games?
I still think Bayley gets pinned.
I think it's damage. I think it's damage control wins, but they kick out Bayley.
Yeah, it's Bayley's. I think Bayley's fucked after this.
I think no matter what, I think what I said in my video is it feels like that friend who like you have a friend group, and then Bayley's like the last friend you ask to hang out. Like when everyone else cancels, it's Bayley's your final friend.
And
so,
and I still think the Mania match will be the 3 members of Damage Control.
Could it be Fatal 5-Way?
Could be 5-way. I feel really safe saying we're gonna get Bayley, EO.
Yeah, I feel safe.
I feel so safe saying that's gonna happen. I'd almost rather have Kai Oscar be 1-on-1.
I want to give you huge props to Dakota though.
She's been so good,
dude. The whole injury thing, as terrible as it is, has helped her get so good on the fucking mic.
And Geek and I were talking about this because we saw your tweet.
Mm-hmm. The Money in the Bank tweet,
yeah. She realized it's the only thing she can do. She can't go in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
She can't do none of that.
Yeah. She
realizes that and said, hey, and it's also on Hunter for, hey, we can't let people forget about Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels like Dakota's getting presented as the leader almost as well.
She's having the Rhea type thing where like there's no like clear leader, but like
it feels like it's starting to feel like Dakota runs them. She
runs Friday Night SmackDown, you mean?
No, runs
like her mommy runs Monday Night Raw.
Just runs Damage Control. SmackDown is still Roman's place even when he's not on the fucking show.
No, okay, well, yeah, but like Seth runs Monday Night Raw, but like mommy runs Monday Night Raw. On the female side of things.
Yeah, female side. I think Dakota, Damage Control as a whole just runs.
Oh my god, they're so good.
It's insane.
I do think that Dakota is easing her way into that mommy role where it's like, hey, I'm not like, there's nothing really planned. Like Rhea for a long time was injured. That she couldn't compete. That's why there was that whole big.
But there was no one to drop to.
Yeah, there was also no one to drop. Well, this is before Rumble. But like you knew that she was like the dominant force there, and I think that Dakota is making her way into like, hey, I run this shit. Watch out.
And it's going to be a long-term payoff.
Dude, Dakota's champion by the end of 2024. She's at least gaining the belts by 2024.
She'll get one of them. I would almost safely say that.
She's getting the SmackDown one, obviously, but like
I'd safely say that. I think she could be the one who wins that triple threat, if not Bayley.
I think Bayley wins it, and then it leads.
I don't see Io walking out of Mania as champion.
No, I don't think so. But I think it's Bayley will earn the belts, and then Dakota will earn her Money in the Bank champion.
What it could end up being, and I hate that I'm saying this, is Bayley Io Rumble. Bayley wins.
I don't think Rumble.
Dakota
they're happy
wins.
with Io.
Dakota, yeah, but Dakota wins Rumble.
Yes.
Io at rematch clause Mania.
Mm-hmm.
Dakota challenges Bayley. Mania,
making it a triple threat. Okay, yeah.
Making it the triple threat.
Yeah, because I think it's either Dakota wins Rumble and Liv wins Chamber, but I don't think Dakota's New Zealand. She could win the Chamber too. She could win the Chamber.
Maybe. I'm interested to see. It feels like the direction so much as though that triple threat,
Yeah, they're obviously moving the hard.
and I will be so fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now for the main event,
Yes, the big one.
the big
No
one:
CM Punk, but the other one returned, who is better.
Cody, Sammy, Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, and the Apex Predator
The Viper.
versus Damian, Dom, Finn, JD, and Drew McIntyre.
Dude, when I was doing my video, I told everyone about Seth.
Hmm?
When I was recording the video, because it's coming out today.
Yeah.
As we're recording this, I totally forgot about Seth in this match, which is wild that Seth is the secondary characters of this match.
Yeah.
Like he's the backup role right here. He's in the Finn Balor role on the other side. Like they're not the main guys, but they're in the match, which is wild for your world heavyweight champion to be your secondary character.
Team Seth.
It's team. It's
you know what I'm referencing though, right?
Who you rooting for?
No, the tweet where someone called it Team Seth and you responded. Nice joke.
I don't remember that tweet.
You responded someone who called it Team Seth.
Yeah, I'm like
you're like, it's not Seth's team, dude. It's not Seth's team.
Yeah, people are stupid. I love Seth, but like, come on.
Let's
be serious.
It's gonna be a good match.
Okay, but I think we know what's leading up to the end of this match.
Randy's gonna RKO someone on.
He's RKOing Jay.
I think he can RKO Jay and Cody
at the same time. Just do a double.
Not same time, but RKO Jay, Cody in shock, and then he goes.
Not try to break Randy's back immediately after he comes back. Do one.
Please, he's in war. He's starting war games,
dude. I'm bored.
Do you know how funny that would be? Oh, you're back from what was supposed to be a career-ending back surgery. Don't skip. You're gonna be in the handicap the most.
I love how everyone's like, well, shoving Randy into a war games match is stupid. I'm like, you do realize this is scripted and they're gonna be safe people, right?
He is. I'm telling you right now, Dom and JD will never touch Randy.
No, I think that's wrong.
Yeah, no, they will touch him if Randy is the one hitting them.
I was gonna say, Randy's gonna punt kick Dom. It's happening. I love Dom, but
Randy's gonna fuck up those two. Mm-hmm. The one rule of this match is Dom, JD, you get no offense on Randy. Damian, Finn, Drew, we trust you not to hit.
No choke slams on Randy.
Those are the only three on. And I trust Dom, I trust JD, but I don't trust the experience enough where I could confidently say Randy coming off the back.
Dude, if Damian,
I want them doing too much.
If Damian lifts up Randy for a choke slam, I'm gonna be fucking pissing my pants. Bro, it's gonna be scared the shit out of me if he does that.
Here's the issue. Drew's Claymore, he has to take a big ass bump.
Mm-hmm.
Damian's finishers, it's gonna be back.
Mm-hmm.
Coup de grace, he's stomping on him.
Yeah, but when he does an RKO, does he hit his lower or top half of his back? Which one did he hurt? Because that's how he hurt himself.
I have no idea.
I think it's the lower back.
He's gonna have to. I think he's gonna be a punter at least for a bit.
I think he's gonna hit an RKO every time he's on a pay-per-view, like one. But
and I think that one's after the match.
It's gonna have to be, yeah. He'll punt it, yeah.
I think Randy's gonna be heavy rope DDT. He'll punt Dom. He'll punt JD to get those two out of the match. I could see and it'll be so soft of Finn hitting like an Insiguri at the end of the match to take Randy out of it.
A sling blade would probably be the best option.
Something safe. It could even be. Oh, do you know what it's gonna be? Drew's gonna do his DDT. Okay. That's probably the safest big move they have.
Or just do a glass hell kiss.
This stuff he's gonna have to take bumps on his back.
Yeah, because that's where everyone takes bumps on their back.
But if you can't ask him to take a Claymore where he has to launch his ass back.
No, it's gotta be something light. Like
it has to be DDT.
A coup de grace could work.
Coup de grace might be able to work
if it's on his it has to hit him like squarely in the top half of his chest. You cannot because I think it's his lower back.
But the issue is in order for it to be safe, you have to go stomach for the coup de grace.
I guess. I mean, but like Finn literally just slides right off when he hits the coup de grace.
Or you basically say, Finn, make it look realistic, but don't touch him.
Yeah.
And people will be blah blah blah. WWE's so soft for not letting him.
It's fucking Randy Orton. I don't care.
Randy's back is so
his
fucked.
ass.
I don't want him hitting a big bump, a big bump with his back. First match back.
No, you protect Randy in this match.
You protect him, and he's gonna take. I think he'll take 1 or 2 big bumps on his back still because it's Randy Orton.
He's gonna make us piss ourselves. Yeah,
it's the thing that is annoying about Randy is Randy doesn't know how to go halfway. Well, I could see him taking a Claymore. Anyways, I could see him telling Damian to chokeslam me because I'm fucking Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Or what it could be is the finish, and this is a hypothetical finish, is Randy hits an RKO out of a chokeslam from Damian, yeah. But
so who do you think is gonna win this match?
We both know it's Team Cody. You don't think Cody wins?
No, I think Randy costs them the match, and then that's when he heel turns and takes out Jay.
I think Team Cody wins with Cody pinning, because Cody anyone. It could be anyone. I don't think Drew's eats the. I think Drew's the only one who doesn't eat the pin.
I think Drew won't eat a pin, not because he doesn't want to.
He just turned heel.
Yeah, but he just turned heel. Yeah, that's the issue.
I think JD eats the pin.
Yeah, I can see it, but like
JD, I could see. It's probably actually Damian who eats the pin.
Interesting, because I also think that Rhea comes out with the briefcase right after the match ends.
That would
and
be
forces Damian to try.
Maybe. And then I think then Sammy would probably be the one who saves Seth.
And then gets his world heavyweight championship.
Then gets a world title match in Rumble.
Yeah.
But I think Cody gets the pin. And then
I don't get the pin. I just think Judgment Day wins and Randy costs him the match.
And then I think the possible ending could be Randy punch Cody.
I don't think they're going for a Cody Randy. I think they're
going Cody Rhodes. So I think they want to slowly build it.
I think they do that for Elimination Chamber, but I think he goes after Jay because Jay's the one who made it.
But the other one is I think Cody could RKO Seth.
Cody has almost broke his neck like 4 times in the last 3 months. You want him to RKO now?
Randy? I meant to say Randy RKO Seth. I meant to say Randy.
Dude, I've seen some renders of Randy with the new belt, and it looks nice. Good. It looks good.
And because I think they're gonna go short term, get Randy his belt.
I think Randy's going to have an edge type scheduling.
I think he'll have one more run with a belt. Drop it at Mania to whoever wins the Rumble. Unless Cody, for some reason, wins the Rumble again.
No, Cody will. We know this. Cody will win the Chamber and go after Roman.
But I would really love that to be it'd be a good way to go out, dropping it to Gunther.
Stop.
Almost as good as it would be dropping it to Ilya.
Stop.
Maybe Dolph.
He'll drop it at Jesus Christ. He'll drop it at Summers. If he gets the belt, he's dropping it at SummerSlam. He's dropping it to KO or Sammy.
He'll drop to someone young. Randy
which is KO and Sammy. I mean, they're not young. But they're the ones who are most prepared for it. That's not in the main title mix.
I really want Randy to have one more run.
I do too. I don't know if he's gonna get it, but
I don't know if he'll get it.
I think he'll be on an Edge type schedule where he shows up on every other week or whatever, and then he'll actually wrestle at pay-per-views. He won't wrestle every week. All right, so that's Survivor Series out of the way. We actually took an hour instead of half an hour like we typically do.
We figured it would be a lot shorter.
Because guess what? This is a good fucking pay-per-view that's booked. Besides, there's one match that's not booked well, but other than that, great booking. This is long-term booking, like conclusion, and it pushes us into Mania season where it's beautiful.
It's gonna be such a good year.
At least good for first 4 months with Charlotte.
now the list,
the tag team list, the PWI.
So there's gonna be a lot of names on here. There's a lot of NXT names on here.
That's fine. I mean, they have a good tag team unit, so.
Edris Info and Malik Blade. You all know who that is. He's at the NXT.
That's one.
That's number 98.
Jesus, we're all the back there.
Hey, they sneaked into the top 100. 86, the original club.
I don't know who these people are.
Huh?
I have no idea who these people are.
Gallows, Sanderson, AJ Styles, Mia Kim.
That's just the OC.
Yeah, but it stands for the original club.
That's stupid. Just call them OC.
They're on the list as the OC, but Grizzly Young Veterans, you won't know. 78 making the list. Katana Chance and Caden Carter.
Really? Even though they haven't been given the chance?
They made the list. Number 76, the Brawling Boots.
They should not be on that list. No. Get them off the list. Fuck off. Do you if Pretty Deadly is not above them, I'm gonna fucking burn down.
Pretty Deadly is.
Okay, good.
Pretty Deadly is. Number 53, the Unholy Union.
Who the fuck is that?
And then the last tag team to not break the top 50, number 51, LWO.
That makes sense.
LWO.
Wait, is Pretty Deadly above them?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Number 49. Ladies and gentlemen, my please give your attention for the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time, Gunther and Imperium.
Are they a tag team?
They're considered
Imperium,
teams.
like Ludwig and
it's teams because there's some teams.
Oh, they're trying like this is like factions and shit.
Like factions included and stuff.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
It's factions because 2 of the top 3 WWE teams are more than 2 members.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
No, but ahead of them is Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville at 47.
They were great before she got injured. Okay.
I love
them.
That is probably my favorite thing on this list is that they made the top 50.
I love it because they were like currently the tag championships feel like utter shit, but when Sonya was healthy,
it was so fucking fun with them.
They were so much fun. But then she got hurt.
Number 43, NXT, The Family.
Okay, whatever.
Which I absolutely love.
Okay. Didn't they just win the tag champs back?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. We haven't talked about NXT in a few weeks.
Number 41. Oh, actually, hold up. While you're on that, did you see what Dom did last night?
No, I did not.
We're getting a banger on Tuesday.
I know there's a fatal 4-way.
Wesley, Bronson Reed.
Gross.
Cameron Grimes.
Okay.
Jonathan Gargano.
Did you call him Jonathan Gargano?
Yes, I did.
It's Johnny.
John, I am so fucking dumb. Johnny Gargano.
Jonathan Gargano.
We get a really good NXT match next week.
No, we don't because Bronson Reed's in it. He's gonna fuck.
Bronson Reed actually cooked in NXT.
Yeah, but he's not gonna cook here.
Wesley is cooking. He's gonna.
Oh, Wesley, yeah, absolutely. But we know that's just gonna be Johnny Gargano who wins that, right?
It's Wesley.
Nah.
No,
he's
because
not,
Wesley gets a title rematch if he wins.
Wesley needs to go after the NXT championship against Dragunov.
No, Dragunov's dropping.
To Wesley.
To Van Corbin.
No.
Yes.
When's that happening?
Next pay-per-view.
Okay, whatever.
And Ilya's going to get called up, have a mid-feud, and then go into a title feud with Gunther.
Okay.
Okay. Number 41,
mm-hmm.
The Street Profits.
The start of the year, yes. But like this current time, I wouldn't.
Their match quality is a big carry to me.
That's true.
They've had some really good matches.
I just wouldn't put I just don't think because of the current issues with them right now. I love them.
Hold on. There has to be a mistake on this list, actually.
Okay, what's looks so bad?
We'll get there. We'll get there. Number 38, Pretty Deadly.
Valid. Yes, boy.
26, New Day.
Really? Because they've not been around.
I think it's as much as them being the New Day. Number 25, Gallus,
Who?
NXT.
Okay.
24, even though one of them left with injury and one of them went on the solo run, Pretty Girl Liv and Raquel Rodriguez still
Let's go.
made the list and
Let's go.
and finished top 4 of WWE teams according to
They
PWI.
were that good.
But
They
the
kept
last
getting
three
injured, but they were that
The
good.
last 3 teams are in the top 10.
I know one of them. I know.
Number 9, Damage Control.
Yeah, I know that.
Number 8, Judgment Day.
Okay. I
Not
can live with
number. Do you want to take a guess at what number 1 is?
best factions.
Best
slash-
WWE teams this year. Just know
Is it
there's
Bloodline?
2 teams you could name. One of the 2 did not make the list.
Is it Bloodline?
No, Bloodline didn't make the list either.
The fuck?
That's another team that probably should have
Literally,
made the list.
the first 6 months of the Bloodline
There's
story was
2
amazing.
other teams. One of the 2 made the list.
Are they
The
on
other
Raw?
one didn't.
Raw or SmackDown?
Both. One of them was on. They were on both when they were together.
Is it KO and Sammy?
KO and Sammy, number 3.
I love both. I'm wearing my fucking KO shirt right now. But I love
That's
both
not
of them.
my issue. That's not my issue.
No, I love both of them. They just sucked as tag champions.
Hey, can I say this?
What?
Thank you.
Oh, motherfucker! I forgot about that. They didn't
They
make the
did not
list?
make the list.
Oh, fuck off. PWI.
That's why when I realized, that's when I said that has to be a mistake.
Wait, the OC made it, but Alpha Academy did not? That's wild. That's fucking wild.
Hold on.
That's irresponsible list making. Like, absolutely.
Like, just so you know, the number 1 spot went to AEW.
What team?
FTR.
Oh,
FTR.
okay, whatever. I don't care.
Which, hard to complain. Let me see if I
Aussie
can,
Open? What the fuck's Aussie Open?
Let me see if I can.
I'm looking at it now. I have it in front of me as well. They claimed number 7. Wouldn't put them over Damage Control, but okay.
There's no way that the person must have just missed them.
Dude, AEW is gonna lose more viewers.
Why?
Dynamite is now going head to head starting March 6th with Family Guy.
Oh,
It's the same fans.
okay. I'm gonna see if I can find this. There has to be a mistake on that tweet.
Oh, and Survivor Series has now set a all-time attendance for the All-State Arena.
Do they
Being
have them
WrestleMania
all
22.
listed on here? Yeah, no. Do these only have the top 10? Yeah, I'm not.
Bro is looking for it. Can we talk about Full Gear for a second?
Yeah, go ahead.
What the fuck was that match? There's 2 issues I had. Okay, I had 2 issues with Full Gear. I didn't watch it because I don't watch AEW. But anyways, what I caught online on social media, I believe it's Swerve and someone else.
Swerve Strickland, Adam Hangman Page.
Okay, I am all for the violence of wrestling, but they went too far. It went to a place where I felt uncomfortable watching it. And that's not a good thing. I should feel comfortable watching what I love, which is wrestling. They stapled fucking Swerve, which was disgusting. And he had the guy had Hangman under him, like getting the blood on his face. That was disgusting. That's how you get your. That's why you need your shots. People, go ahead and get your shots. Your tuberculosis, your tetanus, your hepatitis B and C shots. Go get those guys. Anyways, and then they hung Hangman, which was wild. Like there's no need for the amount of violence they showed. Like I get it. It's a violent sport. It's like in nature. It's gonna be like. It's like gladiator sport, but like we don't need blood every time. I
I
understand.
think
Go ahead.
it is very fan base based.
Mm-hmm.
I know our friend Evo.
Yeah.
Loved that match.
I just didn't like the amount of gore and violence. Like I didn't
Someone like you does not like that match. And that's the big thing of AEW versus WWE. AEW is a little more rougher.
It's like
Brutal.
I can do rough. It's just like that was just why are we stapling people? And then also the second issue I had was they replaced an injured MGF with an injured Adam Cole.
He didn't wrestle.
What the fuck happened with that match then?
MJF wrestled.
What was the point of that then? They
the pop.
Anyways, there's also too many fucking matches on that card. That's the thing I love about WWE. We have 5 matches for Survivor Series. That is like 5 to 6, maybe 7. Perfect amount. But I think there's like 14 matches, 11 to 14 matches I saw, I think. Too many. You're not giving enough people enough amount of time to shine. That's the problem with it. But I believe Toni Storm is now women's champion, so I'm very happy about that.
That's a dub.
That is massive.
Toni Storm's the best thing in wrestling.
In wrestling?
Yes.
In AEW?
No, in wrestling.
Really?
Yeah. I really wish someone in WWE would have thought of that character.
She was great in WWE too.
Yes, but this character, Timeless Toni Storm,
it's great.
Is a different breed. She would pin Rhea Ripley.
In what way?
Every fucking way. When was the last time you heard someone yell out in WWE, "Time for the good old titty slap"?
I don't know, but I'm sure if
I don't know if the character would have worked as well though.
I want the 3rd hour Raw to be in like a, you know how the Pat McAfee show goes from like ESPN for the first 2 hours, and the 3rd hour they go into their own like YouTube where they can swear and stuff like that.
Yeah,
do that for Raw, and then you have Rhea motherfucking Ripley, have her swear, have her go off the fucking rails. I would love that. It's never gonna happen, but I would love that.
There's so much you could do in that 3rd hour.
They need to differentiate it. If they're gonna keep the 3rd hour, they need to make it something special, something different.
Underused talent.
Even if it like goes like to a different network or goes to WWE, like their site after the 2nd hour, do something a little bit different. Raw is so monotonous. I don't even watch Raw anymore because it's just repetitive.
Same thing.
Like I watch SmackDown from time to time because I'm very interested in the damage control stuff.
It's so fucking different.
I think it's because they're trying to. They don't know how to book a 3rd hour, and that's the issue.
Yeah. And
stop with the recaps. Give us another match instead of the recap. Okay. The only time we ever need a recap is the start of the show if there's something that pertains to that exact moment.
Give us.
I don't need a recap right after the commercial break of what just happened before the commercial break. I understand people come in all the time, but like, come on.
I would love that 3rd hour to highlight underused talent, tag teams. There's a lot of good tag teams in WWE.
I'm not even saying like the 3rd hour, but like one of the 3 hours should be something that's not.
You can get 3 matches in that hour.
Yeah, and they don't, and you know what they use that now? Recaps, commercial breaks. It's annoying and monotonous. I just wish they would do something different with it.
They need and I hate that I say this. Judgment Day needs to turn down a bit on how much they are used on Raw, because that feels like where a lot of the repetitiveness is.
Yeah,
they take a third of Raws.
So I know Judgment Day is the top heel group, and I love them. They're my favorite faction.
I love Judgment Day.
Don't get me wrong, but if they changed their up and made Imperium the top heel for like a few weeks,
that'd be fine.
Yeah, and it'd be so much better right now. I'm not an Imperium person. We know this. I hate fucking Imperium.
Yeah,
but if Imperium was given the chance to be the top heel group, we would be having so much fun.
Damage control works
Mhm.
because they don't get overused.
Mhm.
Which is weird to say because damage control is used the right amount. They're not overused. They're not underused. They get their one segment. They get their match of the night.
Yeah.
I know it's 3 hours. I know it's they book more men's and women's matches on Raw.
Mhm.
But you can go one segment, give Rhea something to do to build up her feud.
Mhm.
Give them their one match.
I think the issue may be because they both have the women's champion, then they also have top men. That the issue is that they have to because that's kind of the restrictions they're in.
They need to. Friday night, the Street Profits need to win the tag titles.
Split the titles.
That's why.
Split them.
Split them. Give the tag titles to Woods and Kofi on Raw.
Wait,
yes.
Did you just trick me into saying that they should drop the tag titles?
Yep. But
no, they can keep one of them. That's perfectly fine. And I've been saying that they either need to split the titles or they need to make the titles one title like the women's are.
They need to. You need to find a way to have it. The only way, in my mind, you can 1000% have the titles get separated is on Friday. Street Profits win. Monday, whoever wins the turmoil match, I think it should be the New Day, wins. Titles are split. Then you get the New Day versus Judgment Day for the Raw titles.
Yeah, it's something different though.
It's something different.
Yeah.
You have the New Day win it because we know the New Day can hold those titles.
Why are we stopping them from being 12-time champions?
That was my favorite line from Kofi last night. The other amazing. Night, that line was you had him like I'm like, how are we supposed to get to like 14-time champions?
You know what? Raw on Monday was pretty good. Yes. Because Judgment Day was restricted to the main event, and they open up. Drew opened up the show. Like, come on.
Yeah. The reason I want New Day to win it is we have seen time and time again, New Day can carry a tag feud. Even without Big E, Xavier Woods is amazing. Kofi's amazing. They can carry a tag feud. They've done it time and time again. Fuck, they did it against... What was Victor and Connor's tag team name? I don't know if you were watching then.
Nope.
They were so fucking bad. But they had a good-ass feud with the New Day. But we know time and time again, you could set up a Big E return to end the year.
Big E should not return. If he's returning, it should be a managerial role.
That's what he'd return. He'd help them fend off Damian and JD.
Yeah, give him simple, not even bumps, just
he just come out, clothesline.
A pop in the face, yeah.
Pop in the face. Get rid of those two.
Nothing too big. You can't that's the same thing with Randy. You can't. Hey, that's a neck injury. Don't want to force him into actual stuff. Just make him a manager. But Randy's a little bit different because it's a back injury. Then
keep it easy.
Yeah,
and you can do it like that. But that's it.
You don't often get me saying something should go against Judgment Day, but that I live with that. I can live with that.
But you just need you need teams at the tag titles who for a while can carry a feud.
Have the tag division interact with the tag division.
Yes. I love Judgment Day too. The way Judgment Day is built does not allow them to really do much with that tag division.
I wish is it the wild card rule where they can have a third member to defend it, like how they did with New Day? It's like Big E with
I think so.
Whatever the rule is called. I don't care. Have Dom help out with that.
Dom, you have a lot of guys who can do that. You have four men who can step in and out of that titles. Have Dom and JD defended one night.
Yeah. They have rules that they placed in place for the New Day that they can use for
Change it
Judgment Day.
up.
Yeah.
Look, we just need the tag titles to do something. Because, and I stand by it, the best wrestling is tag wrestling. Sometimes the tag matches are just the tag matches can do so much more because guys are fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Guys get breaks. You don't get that in singles matches. You can do crazier shit.
The best wrestling is not tag matches; it's women's wrestling.
We have our own opinions.
I've said it multiple times. The women's roster is more talented than 95% of the men's roster.
I agree. The women's roster is better. They just don't get the time.
That's the issue. They need the time, which they never get. So
And I think, like I said, let the Street Profits hold the SmackDown belts. New Day, we know, can go on a year-long reign and not have the belts get boring.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're both great humans. You heard what Xavier Woods did, right?
No.
So do you know who Chris Danger is?
I thought that was a made-up character for Valente and things.
No, so he's a big-time YouTuber who wrestled his first match. He used YouTube, finally broke into real wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
He was going to wrestle Adam Cole. Adam Cole got injured.
Oh, yeah.
So he wrestled Sean Spears, Ty Dillinger.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Woods flew out to watch him live, stayed in the hospital all night with him. Because Chris Danger did crazy bumps, had to get stitches. He stayed in the hospital with him the entire time and then flew the next day to go do a match. That is how good of a dude Xavier Woods is.
Yeah,
but apparently he kept a smile through the whole time, even though he was exhausted. But let New Day have their Mania match.
Let the New Day be workhorses again.
Because they are both very capable.
Yeah.
Both of them can hold. We saw King Woods have his little Roman feud.
Mm-hmm.
Kofi lost the belt in the most bullshit way a man could lose the world title.
I still feel like he should get a rematch against Brock.
I said he 1,000. That match would be so good.
Do you remember why Kofi dropped the belt to Brock?
Because it was the first episode of SmackDown on Friday.
Nope.
Why?
That's so Brock could have a match with Cain Velasquez and Crown Jewel.
You could have had that without a belt.
Isn't Cain Velasquez is a UFC
fighter? He was the one who beat Brock for the World Heavyweight UFC belt.
Exactly. So they needed a belt to make it a thing, but you couldn't at least give Kofi the respect and justification of he fought his ass off on a SmackDown.
No, I found it so weird because I watched it live and I'm like, SmackDown ends in 2 minutes and the match is just starting. Is it going long? And no, I'm like, no, bro, no. Kofi Mania was the biggest thing. It's a top 5 SmackDown moment all time.
They could have had Brock beat him, but give him an actual good match.
I would have. Yeah, I'm fine. Kofi wasn't holding it forever.
No,
Brock beating him wasn't the perfect outcome, but make it a good match. I could have even been 10 minutes for all I care.
Yeah. But
they can do good work in 10 minutes.
A good 10 minutes is better than a shitty minute.
Don't do it in 1 minute.
Yeah. That was heartbreaking when I watched that. And I wasn't even watching it live.
I watched it live. I'm like, no. That's my boy Kofi. Even Silo likes Kofi. Isn't that right, Silo? He's fucking lazy as fuck right now.
Give Kofi a random match against Brock on a SmackDown and have him beat his ass.
Mania.
Long-term story booking, but it definitely,
years in the making.
Once in a lifetime.
Where it lasts over a minute.
Yeah. Anyways, we got anything else to talk about this week before we wrap up?
Let me take my bookmarks real quick to make sure I bookmark all this shit.
Bro is bookmarking. That's how I know he's committed. I just think of things.
MJF is believed to soundly re-signed with AEW.
I don't believe it.
I believe it.
I don't.
I do.
I even made a big deal about it.
This is a crazy one. Here was the last time Randy Orton was on TV.
Edge was part of Judgment Day. Yeah,
Vince McMahon was not retired.
Yeah.
Ricochet was the IC champ.
Mm-hmm.
Damage Control didn't exist.
Yeah.
Edge was still the leader of Judgment Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's Cody Rhodes didn't tear his pec. Dom was still with Ray.
Yeah.
Sasha and Naomi had just walked out of WWE.
Shit.
Pat McAfee was still on commentary.
He should be. Dude, he's jacked as fuck. Did you see my personal TikTok about that?
He's fucking huge.
He's jacked.
But
Bro is preparing for Rumble.
No, here's the craziest one.
What?
Kevin Owens was in a feud with Ezekiel.
Oh shit! I remember that. That shit was fire.
That created Kevin Owens' character. Kevin Owens. My favorite tweet is Geek said Kevin Owens doesn't have a character. He's just the average wrestling fan.
I love that. He's great.
He's the same person. He did some other thing of I need to go change my shirt and shorts, and I know I'm wearing a t-shirt, and I know I'm wearing shorts, but I can't wrestle in these. Also, I can't wait for Kevin Owens to get unsuspended from SmackDown.
I think the only reason they suspended him is to make it an excuse for Randy to come for Survivor Series instead of KO.
Yeah, but I love how he got suspended.
Technically, he shouldn't be suspended at all. It wasn't him who did it.
But
he didn't initiate it.
No, he went after them and punched them.
Yeah, but they poured water on his ass.
That's not why he went after them.
He did something else. I remember
they threw the bottle at I said the Vikings head coach last week for him. Kevin O'Patrick.
No, not O'Patrick, Kevin Patrick.
Kevin Patrick, sorry. They threw the water bottle at Kevin Patrick. And
I love that I caught that.
I knew I had the wrong name.
Look, Kevin O'Connell, I'm like, bro, that is not the guy.
I knew I had the wrong name when I said it. I'm like, I'm just gonna roll. But they threw the water. They poured the water on KO, and then they threw the water bottle at Kevin Patrick, and Kevin's like, pouring water on me, I can deal with blah 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 blah. But did they throw that water bottle at you? Yeah. Boys, I'm sorry. I gotta go get myself suspended. I can't let that happen to you. And then right after him, I'm like, you know what? Kevin Owens was so good I want one episode of SmackDown next year.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Cole, Kevin Owens, and Pat McAfee.
God. No, have Kevin Owens not be scheduled for like a pay-per-view match and have him commentate over it.
And then have a surprise return McAfee.
That'd be perfect. Dude,
they have Mania. All the three of them take Mania.
No, because Kevin needs a Mania match. Bro is
give him night 2.
Pat McAfee versus Kevin Owens, night 2 WrestleMania main event.
and then night 1 on commentary together, being all friends. At the end of the night, KO, KO's like, Pat, stands up. It's been fun. And just starts bailing on him.
I would love it.
Or they just start right before them. They do commentary leading up to the match. Well, guys, it's been fun on commentary tonight. We're going to leave you in the hands of the great Hall of Famer Michael Cole, and then Corey Graves. And then they start beating the shit out of each other.
I love it.
I want McAfee back.
There's no reason that match should be that jacked if he's not coming back.
He's going to come back. He's going to wrestle.
He's taking something. Those muscles were massive.
Maybe. I'm not going to accuse him of.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying testosterone can do that. bro is jacked. There was something I saw. Fuck. Wait, is MJF still champion?
Yes.
Okay.
He beat Jay Wright on one leg.
Yeah, I don't know why for some reason I thought Jay White was champion. Whoa. Nikki Bella says WWE restricted women so they didn't overshadow the men during her time in the company. Yeah. Obviously, but like having her say that out loud kind of is wild.
She's mad at WWE right now.
Is it? She had a thing. It's like bar or something.
Barmageddon, and WWE didn't mention a name. when promoting it.
WWE also tried to erase AJ Lee from history too, so they have a history of doing that.
Yeah, but I want to say she left on unhappy terms with them.
Definitely.
There was bad terms between them. It's not as petty as some other people have been, though.
What the fuck?
What?
AEW will be broadcasting a 3-hour live broadcast head to head with Survivor Series this Saturday. Why are you trying to kill yourselves, AEW?
Now that feels like a mistake to me.
It's not even Collision. They're having Collision and Rampage collide, or that sounds stupid. But that's how you fucking. You're going against a Randy Orton return. How do you think that's going to go?
They should, and I just saw a tweet. They should have done Rampage before Survivor Series, Collision after.
Yeah. Have 7 hours of wrestling like we had with WrestleMania a few years.
But all I'm going to say is my answer from earlier has changed.
What?
CM Punk.
Oh, God.
It'd be so funny.
He returns on AEW. That's what's going to happen.
He's going to return on there. It would be so funny.
There's no reason they're having Rampage go head to head in a 3-hour broadcast with Survivor Series if they're not doing something wild. It's Ric Flair's last match again.
It would be so funny though.
Dude, he got physical like a week or two ago.
I know, but it'd be so funny to get CM Punk to debut.
You know what? They should have CM Punk debut to go against Ric Flair. Back in AEW.
No.
Imagine that match. It would cook.
Seth Rollins drops the belt to CM Punk.
All right, we're ending this episode now.
Actually, no, he doesn't drop to CM Punk.
Rhea. Okay. If you're a weirdo that thinks that Randy's gonna RKO Rhea, stop.
No, I'm not. I'm saying
no. I'm talking to anyone. It's weird behavior to want Randy to hurt a woman. To actively be asking for it. If it happens, awesome pop, awesome thing that happens, right? But you're actively asking for it is kind of weird.
Yeah. You can only enjoy it though when it happens because it's going to be cool.
If you're not when it happens, yeah. If you're asking for it, weird.
No one was asking for Nia to get RKO'd, and
that's what I'm saying.
But you know what? It was a great fucking Rumble moment.
It's a great moment. Don't ask for it. It's weird to ask for it. But you know what's going to happen? WWE's probably been on Twitter the whole time. They're going to have Rhea ripped him after 4 games ends. That's the moment that's going to happen. People are going to get pissed about it. I'm going to love it. I'm going to laughing.
Let it happen.
Oh, Invincible skins are getting added to Fortnite today.
Dub.
Yeah, so Survivor Series this Saturday. It should be a good one, and we'll see you guys in the next episode when we talk about Survivor Series in the recap. Bro is doing a weird. I'm gonna let this go on for as long as we'll see you guys next week. All our stuff's down below. We'll see you then. Bye bye.